Hello, this is Robert Smith. I'm here in Australia, Ocean Grove, with the Bass Strait behind me. And then this is Baldwin Heads behind me. And so what I'd like to share with you, a part of the Happy Journal. What can you do, the main part of the Happy Journal? And one of the main parts about the Happy Journal, as I say, at first in my classes, I say write 22 powerful, positive memories. And what you do is you write in this book the place, the state, the feelings, the emotions, or whatever it is that you've experienced at that time. Now here's the reason behind it. Because since we operate from one state of mind to the next, or basically one trance to the next, because really we're trance machines. That means as you're driving, you're in a driving trance. When you're in the kitchen, you're in a cooking trance. When you're doing math, you're in a math trance. And oftentimes our brain records these hypnotic states, and what you want to be able to do is to take control of your states. That means use your states in a way that will empower your life. And so I say find 22 plus 5 million positive memories. That means if you have the skill of changing how you feel, like when you're going to work, and as you're going to work you think about all wonderful things, and as you do that you start to produce that state, and then all of a sudden your life starts to feel better. So what you do is you may remember a time when you're with your grandfather and you're fishing and you're feeling really comfortable, and as you remember it, you start to experience the emotions. And so you write it in a way that it starts recreating those feelings inside you. And like with Stephanie, she was one of the girls, she lost over 100 pounds using the tapping and using it to create new states. And what she'd do is she would plan a trip. Like here I'm in Australia, and then you start remembering and writing down how good it felt, what you felt, like the wind and the experiences with the people. And as you go back and you start to remember, you start to re-experience those good feelings. The more you're in control of your states of mind, the more powerful you become in your life. And so part of the Happy Journal is what you do is you write positive emotional states. And you write in a way that when you remember it, you start to re-experience it. Because it is within our experiences is what we operate from. What I'll do is I'll pan around, let you look a little bit of this wonderful place. You know, I don't know if you can hear the wind blowing, I'm sure you can, but so many people out having fun, and I think we all should have more fun. All right, this Robert Smith, as the Australians would say, is catch you later.